What if I told you that a 92-year-old woman gained 3 pounds of muscle in just 8 weeks? Not maintained, actually gained. And she did it without eating a single egg. I'm Dr. David Swiftcloud, and that woman is one of my patients. Today, I'll reveal the exact foods she ate that outperformed eggs in building muscle, even at an age when most doctors say it's impossible. When we analyzed her blood markers, her muscle protein synthesis matched those of someone 30 years younger. The secret wasn't just protein. It was specific proteins with unique properties that eggs simply don't have. If you're watching this, whether you're 50 or 90, the next few minutes could add years of strength and independence to your life. Because what you're about to learn challenges everything we thought we knew about protein and aging. Right now, as you're watching this, your muscles are in a constant battle. Every second, they're either building up or breaking down. After age 30, breakdown starts winning. By 60, it accelerates. By 90, most people have lost nearly half their muscle mass. Here's the cruel irony. The older we get, the more protein we need, yet the harder it becomes for our bodies to use it. It's like needing more fuel for your car, just as the engine grows less efficient. Scientists call this anabolic resistance, and it's the reason your grandfather's diet won't work today. But here's the breakthrough. Certain proteins can bypass this resistance. They flip molecular switches that eggs simply can't. One of them increases muscle protein synthesis by 50% more than eggs in adults over 70. Which brings us to why eggs, though long considered the gold standard, may actually be holding you back. Don't get me wrong, eggs are powerful. 6 grams of complete protein, highly bioavailable, all essential amino acids. Your grandmother was right to eat them, but aging muscles need more than just protein. They need proteins that fight inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and deliver vitamins that amplify growth. Eggs fall short in 3 critical areas for older adults. They lack omega-3s to fight muscle inflammation, they don't provide vitamin D, which 80% of seniors are deficient in, and they don't have enough leucine, the amino acid key for muscle growth. Think of it like starting an old lawnmower. Eggs give you a weak pull. The foods I'm about to show you, they're like using an electric starter. Meet whey protein, the substance helping 90-year-olds build muscle faster than 60-year-olds eating eggs. When researchers at McMaster University compared whey to egg protein in adults over 75, the results were so dramatic they repeated the study twice. The whey group gained double the muscle mass. Double. Why? It's not just the amount of protein, it's about speed. Young muscles can use protein for hours after eating. Older muscles, however, need a rapid spike in amino acids to trigger growth. Whey protein hits your bloodstream in about 60 minutes. Eggs take 3 to 4 hours. By then, aging muscles have missed their chance. Whey also packs leucine. Eggs provide 1.3 Gr per serving. Whey has 2.5 Gr. After 70, you need around 3 Gr of leucine per meal to flip the muscle-building switch. That's 5 eggs, or just 1.5 scoops of whey. Plus, whey contains 25% branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, that work together like a rescue team. Leucine sparks growth, isoleucine fuels energy, and valine prevents breakdown. But whey's secret power goes further. Immunoglobulins in whey reduce gut inflammation and improve overall protein absorption by 15%. Its glycomacropeptides stimulate hormones that enhance insulin sensitivity, ensuring more amino acids reach your muscles instead of turning to fat. My 92-year-old patient, she starts each morning with a whey smoothie, frozen berries, and a teaspoon of cinnamon. The antioxidants protect amino acids, while cinnamon boosts insulin sensitivity by up to 20%. For best results, choose whey isolate if you're lactose sensitive, concentrate if you tolerate dairy well. Mix with cold liquid and drink within 30 minutes to preserve potency. Now, if whey works fast, imagine a protein that keeps feeding your muscles for 8 hours while you sleep. That's cottage cheese. your secret nighttime weapon. While you're sleeping, your muscles break down for fuel, a process called overnight catabolism. By morning, you've lost muscle mass you may never regain, unless you eat cottage cheese before bed. Why? Because it's nearly pure casein protein, which forms a gel in your stomach and releases amino acids slowly, drop by drop, all night long. Dutch researchers proved this. Older adults who ate cottage cheese before bed continued building muscle during sleep. Casein also contains peptides that lower blood pressure and improve sleep quality. Better sleep boosts growth hormone, which directly stimulates muscle growth. But there's more. Cottage cheese is rich in selenium, a nutrient 60% of seniors lack, directly tied to muscle weakness. 1 cup restores healthy levels within weeks. Its calcium doesn't just build bones, it drives muscle contractions. Paired with protein, it improves functional strength by 25%, more than protein alone. It's also packed with B12, crucial for protein synthesis, and phosphorus for ATP, the energy your muscles need to work and recover. Practical benefits? Easy to digest, no chewing required, even with low stomach acid. Mix it with flax for omega-3s, walnuts for arginine, or blend with honey and freeze it for a healthy muscle-building ice cream. Rinse to lower sodium if needed. Patients often report waking up less stiff and more energized when they add cottage cheese before bed. Salmon doesn't just feed your muscles, it renovates them at the cellular level. Yes, it delivers 22 grams of protein per serving, but the real magic is in omega-3 fatty acids, something eggs can't match. As we age, chronic inflammation acts like rust on our muscles, breaking them down from within. The EPA and DHA in salmon work like WD-40, reversing that damage. In one University of Washington study, older adults who ate omega-3s equal to 3 servings of salmon per week gained 6% more muscle mass without changing exercise. Even better, their muscles became more sensitive to all protein, effectively reversing anabolic resistance. Here's how. Omega-3s slip into muscle cell membranes, making them more responsive to growth signals. They also activate mTOR, the master switch for muscle protein synthesis, while reducing inflammatory markers like TNF-alpha and IL-6. Salmon also delivers up to 1,000 IU of vitamin D per serving, compared to almost none in eggs. Vitamin D directly activates muscle protein synthesis, and correcting a deficiency alone can increase muscle strength by 20% in seniors. Its pink pigment, astaxanthin, is a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle mitochondria, your energy power plants. It improves endurance by up to 40% and reduces fatigue during exercise. Plus, salmon provides creatine for strength and selenium for antioxidant defense. But the type matters. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon is far superior, with double the omega-3s, natural astaxanthin, and more vitamin D than farmed varieties. For best results, bake or poach to protect delicate fats. Add lemon juice for vitamin C, which shields omega-3s from oxidation. On a budget? Canned wild salmon offers similar benefits at a fraction of the cost, bones included for extra calcium. Hemp seeds might be the most underrated protein on the planet. Just 3 tablespoons provide 10 grams of complete protein, and your body actually prefers it over eggs. The reason is edestin, a protein almost identical to human blood plasma, meaning it's instantly recognized and digested with minimal stress. But the real magic lies in their fatty acid profile. Hemp seeds contain the perfect 3.1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3, reducing inflammation while supporting muscle growth. By contrast, eggs sit at a 21:1 ratio, which can promote inflammation. Even more powerful, hemp seeds provide GLA, an omega-6 derivative that directly reduces muscle soreness and speeds recovery. They're also rich in arginine, which dilates blood vessels, boosting circulation so nutrients reach muscles efficiently. Arginine also stimulates growth hormone, levels that decline by 50% between ages 40 and 70. With hemp seeds, you can raise growth hormone release by up to 30%, especially after exercise or before bed. Magnesium is another key. 3 tablespoons cover 50% of daily needs. Since 80% of seniors are deficient, this mineral is vital for muscle strength and for activating vitamin D. Add iron, zinc, and phosphorus, and you get a mineral powerhouse that fuels energy and protein synthesis. Even chlorophyll plays a role, improving oxygen transport and reducing fatigue. Best of all, hemp seeds require zero prep. Sprinkle them on yogurt, oatmeal, or salads. They're portable, no cooking required. Just start slow, 1 tablespoon at a time, to let your digestion adjust. Once adapted, you've got a simple, affordable, anti-inflammatory protein that builds muscle naturally. Greek yogurt isn't just protein, it's a muscle-building ecosystem. 1 cup delivers up to 25 grams of protein, but the real power lies in its probiotics. So these live cultures don't just help digestion, they actively reduce systemic inflammation that destroys aging muscles. Specific strains like Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus break down protein into bioactive peptides that boost muscle protein synthesis by 20%, independent of protein content. Probiotics also crowd out harmful gut bacteria that trigger inflammation and instead produce compounds like butyrate, which protect muscle tissue. This gut-muscle axis is revolutionary for older adults. Greek yogurt also generates vitamin K2, absent in regular yogurt and eggs. K2 directs calcium not just to bones, but into muscles, improving insulin sensitivity and muscle function. Plus, the fermentation process predigests protein, making it far easier to absorb. Critical since stomach acid drops by 40% after age 70. It offers both whey and casein in a 20-80 ratio. Quick amino acids for immediate growth and slow release for sustained synthesis. Add calcium, vitamin D, in fortified versions, and a strong B vitamin profile, and you've got a complete package for muscle health. For best results, choose full-fat Greek yogurt. The fat helps absorb fat-soluble vitamins and provides CLA, which preserves muscle during aging. It's also rich in iodine, supporting thyroid function, which regulates protein metabolism. Combine it with flax, walnuts, berries, and a touch of raw honey, and you've created a dessert-like meal that works like medicine. Lentils prove you don't need expensive foods to build muscle. 1 cup costs less than 50 cents, yet provides 18 grams of protein along with unique compounds that aging muscles thrive on. First is fiber, 16 grams per cup. It may not sound muscle-related, but new research shows the gut-muscle axis is key. Lentil fiber feeds gut bacteria that produce butyrate, which reduces muscle inflammation and improves insulin sensitivity. Its resistant starch boosts satiety, stabilizes blood sugar, and even raises the thermic effect of protein, helping prevent fat gain while building muscle. Lentils also supply 90% of your daily folate, crucial for DNA-level protein synthesis. Without folate, your muscles literally can't build new fibers. Correcting deficiency can improve strength in just 2 weeks. Add to that iron, 37% DV for oxygen storage in muscles, potassium for contraction and cramp prevention, and polyphenols that fight inflammation, and you have a nutrient powerhouse. Lysine, often lacking in plant proteins, is abundant in lentils, enhancing calcium absorption and muscle repair. Combine lentils with grains, and you get a complete protein. Cooking is quick. 20 minutes or even 10 with red lentils. They're versatile, creamy soups, salads, or sprouted for an extra protein boost. Affordable, easy to digest, and anti-inflammatory, lentils are a simple way to keep muscle strong into your 70s and beyond. Quinoa breaks all the rules about plant proteins. Unlike most grains, it's a complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids in ratios similar to milk. 1 cup provides 8 grams of protein, but the benefits go far beyond. It's loaded with magnesium, 30% of daily needs, vital for ATP production, the energy currency that powers muscle contractions. Without enough magnesium, no amount of protein will build muscle. Quinoa also supplies manganese, which activates antioxidant enzymes that protect muscles from damage after exercise. Older adults with higher manganese intake show significantly less muscle breakdown. Its steady fuel profile is another advantage. With a low glycemic index, quinoa provides long-lasting energy without blood sugar spikes, preventing cortisol release that breaks down muscle. Add to that B vitamins, especially B6 for glycogen storage, and powerful flavonoids like quercetin and kaempferol, which reduce inflammation and speed recovery, and quinoa becomes more than just a carb. It's a muscle protector. For best results, cook quinoa in bone broth to double its protein content and add collagen for joint health. Use it warm with vegetables or cold in salads with lentils. As a breakfast porridge with cinnamon and seeds, quinoa becomes a complete, muscle-friendly start to the day. Affordable, versatile, and nutrient-dense, it's a staple every older adult should consider. Let's put it all together. Here's exactly how my 92-year-old patient combined these foods to gain 3 pounds of muscle. Morning. She starts with a whey smoothie, berries, a tablespoon of hemp seeds, and cinnamon. The whey delivers rapid leucine, hemp seeds add anti-inflammatory omega-3s, and cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity, ensuring protein goes straight to muscle. She drinks it 30 minutes after light stretches, when blood flow is highest. Mid-morning, Greek yogurt with ground flax, walnuts, and a teaspoon of raw honey. Probiotics reduce inflammation, flax improves insulin sensitivity, and walnuts provide arginine for blood flow. The honey boosts protein digestion and feeds probiotics. Lunch. A lentil quinoa bowl with vegetables, tahini, and 1 soft-boiled egg. The grains complete the lentil protein, tahini adds minerals for contraction, and vegetables provide nitrates for blood flow. Cooking lentils and quinoa in bone broth with turmeric and black pepper creates a powerful anti-inflammatory base. Afternoon snack. A small portion of cottage cheese with walnuts and a piece of dark chocolate. Cottage cheese prevents muscle breakdown, while dark chocolate compounds improve circulation and reduce fatigue. Dinner. Wild salmon with Brussels sprouts and sweet potato. Omega-3s make all proteins more effective. Sprouts provide sulforaphane to protect muscles, and sweet potato adds beta-carotene for protein synthesis. Eating in sequence. Sweet potato first, then vegetables, then salmon, keeps insulin spikes low, ensuring more protein reaches muscles. Before bed. Cottage cheese with almond butter and a dash of vanilla. Casein protein fuels muscles all night, while magnesium and healthy fats enhance recovery. Each meal builds on the previous one, keeping amino acids elevated, reducing inflammation, and covering nutrient gaps. That's how even at 92, muscle can grow, not just be preserved. After working with hundreds of older adults, I've identified 10 non-negotiable rules that separate those who gain muscle from those who don't. Rule 1. Never go more than 4 hours awake without protein. Older muscles can't store amino acids. They need a steady supply. Rule 2. Always pair protein with anti-inflammatory foods. Inflammation can block up to 50% of muscle synthesis. Rule 3. Hit 3 grams of leucine per meal, the threshold that flips the growth switch after 70. Rule 4. Eat your biggest protein meal right after physical activity. Muscles are most receptive for 2 hours post-exercise. Rule 5. Include fermented proteins daily. Probiotics lower inflammation and improve absorption. Rule 6. Don't restrict calories while trying to build muscle. Undereating accelerates loss. Rule 7. Stay hydrated. Protein metabolism demands water, and dehydration alone reduces strength by 20%. Rule 8. Time nutrients around sleep. Fast protein in the morning, slow protein before bed. Muscles are never neutral. They're either building or breaking down. Rule 9. Fix deficiencies first. Vitamin D, B12, magnesium, and iron are essential. Without them, protein won't work. Rule 10. Move every day. Protein without movement is like seeds without water. Even light resistance training increases protein utilization by 50%. These rules form the foundation. Combine them with the proteins we've discussed, and muscle growth after 70 isn't just possible, it's predictable. Many older adults share the same worries. I don't see results after 2 weeks. Muscle growth after 70 follows a different timeline. Visible size may take 6 to 8 weeks, but strength usually improves within 10 days. Use strength gains as your early sign. I feel bloated from protein. Increase intake gradually, about 20 grams per week. Add digestive enzymes, and lean on fermented proteins like yogurt or kefir. Plant proteins may cause temporary bloating, but your gut adapts within 2 weeks. It's too expensive. The daily cost of this protocol is under $8. Lentils, canned salmon, yogurt, and cottage cheese are cheaper per gram of protein than meat. Hemp seeds stretch far since you only need tablespoons. I can't eat that much. Then make every bite count. Smoothies, shakes, and concentrated protein foods work best. Always eat protein first, when appetite is strongest. And yes, exercise matters. Protein without movement is like planting seeds in concrete, but you don't need heavy weights. 2 short resistance sessions per week, bands, body weight, or light dumbbells can trigger synthesis for 48 to 72 hours. Even walking, gardening, or chair exercises count. Movement delivers amino acids to muscles and keeps them sensitive to protein. Here's the truth. Every day you wait, you lose muscle you may never get back. After 70, you can lose 1% per month. That's 12% a year. In 5 years, that's the difference between independence and disability. But starting now, you can reverse it. Your muscles don't care how old you are. They only respond to what you feed them and how you move them. My 92-year-old patient started with one change, a whey smoothie in the morning. 6 months later, she didn't just gain muscle, she transformed her future. You're not too old. It's not too late. Your strongest days aren't behind you. They're waiting for you to create them. Start with 1 meal, 1 protein, 1 change today. Your future self, the one still dancing at 90, still hiking at 85, is depending on what you do right now.